Yo guys, it's sorry, you already know. Today we're back with more Fire Emblem 3 Houses with Chaos. What's up, Chaos?
Yo, what's up?
Yo, yo. Also, the day I'm recording this is also RTK's birthday, so everybody say happy birthday, RTK. Got a notification.
Happy birthday, RTK.
Got a notification from Facebook. I mean, I actually remembered, and I wouldn't need a notification to remember something as important as my friend's birthdays. No, I do not want to end today's free time. This entire month is going to be so many support conversations. I was just looking to see, because I don't remember what happened last time. I must have done all of my activities, and we must be ready to do a bunch of supports. I think I'm going to skip doing battles. So yeah, okay, so we need to get a quick extra like 10 minutes of sleep, or maybe even 20 minutes of sleep. Look at all of these blue dots. I will give you first choice, and then I'll make some choices after that. Who do you want to see?
You're making me make a choice right out the gate. Oh my goodness, I was tabbed out for a second. This is a Hilda. Hilda.
Oh, there is one with Hilda. Let's go. Oh, it's Hilda 7th. Let's go.
Oh, it's Sedith. I'd better slip away before he...
Ah, I see you are indulging in a bit of reading. You are fond of books, I take it?
Aren't you in an enclosed room? Where are you slipping away to as he was walking from that direction?
Yes, reading's one of my favorite pastimes. I was just finishing up, actually, so I think I'll...
That is most fortuitous.
Fortuitous? How do you figure?
Come with me. I have a story to share with you. Once upon a time, deep in the cold mountains, there lived a lazy fox and an industrious squirrel. The squirrel worked tirelessly all day long, while the fox did nothing but lounge around and play. When autumn came, the squirrel hurriedly gathered up acorns for the winter. But the fox continued to play without a care. A biting winter fell upon the land. The mountains, caked in snow, concealed all nourishment from sight. The hungry fox went to the squirrel's dwelling, but the squirrel had locked up tight and gone to sleep. Every so often, the squirrel would wake, enjoy a nibble of an acorn, and then return to an easy slumber. The fox, on the other hand, with nowhere else to turn, was forced to scrounge for food in the bitter cold of the forest. Forlorn and hungry, he wandered in solitude all through the winter, until spring came once more. And so it is to this very day that foxes are denied the comforts of hibernation.
Ah, I really learned something about foxes. I read lots of fairy tales like that when I was little. But the lazy fox and the industrious squirrel, huh? That one I don't think I've heard before.
That is not surprising, considering I wrote it.
Oh, you wrote it?
I did. When Flame was young, she loved fairy tales more than anything. I would read them to her often. This one, however, is a more recent creation. I wrote it for the benefit of the children in the monastery. So, what do you think? I'm curious to hear what sort of impression it made on you.
It's so cute!
You found it to be cute?
I don't know if you like that.
I can just see it now. You writing fairy tales for your little sister. That's just the cutest thing. Honestly, to me, you usually come across as stern and overly perceptive. But now I know you have a sweet side, too. I feel like I'm seeing you in a whole new light.
That is not what I was hoping to hear.
Well, that's what you heard. Alright, let's...
What a day for Sedith.
I know, right? I'm assuming Dimitri has to talk with literally everybody. Actually, not as many as you think. I'll go with Annette, I guess.
Your Highness, I have one more favor to ask.
Is this about Gustav again? I have plenty more stories about him, but perhaps it is time for you to speak with him yourself.
Oh, it's not about Father this time. This time I wanted to ask about you.
About me?
I mean, I heard all about Father last time, but I didn't ask about you.
Ah, well, I'm afraid there is not much of interest for me to tell you.
Oh, it doesn't have to be funny or interesting. That's not why I'm asking. It's just that I thought I already knew you, but I'm not sure I really do. That day when we were reunited at the monastery, I didn't know what to say to you. So I wanted to prepare some of your favorite food. I thought maybe if you ate something that you liked, you'd cheer up a little. But when I got to the kitchen, I realized I didn't even know what you like to eat.
I see. Well, it's a little hard to say what my favorite is. I just don't really have any strong feelings about food.
And this is what truly makes him a monster.
That said, you're pretty keen on sweet things, right, Annette?
Yes, that's right. I'm at my happiest when I'm digging into a sweet treat. Oh, did you know there's a famous sweet shop in the capital?
Yes. It often had long lines outside, didn't it? The castle guards often spoke of it.
The sweets were so good. They cost a fortune, but I loved them. When Father was still around, we all lived as a family in the capital. Since then, I've had them only a few times. How I'd love to taste them again.
Say, Annette, when this war is over, where will you go? I heard that you were close to Baron Dominic back in the academy days.
That's right. But that's not where I think I'd like to go when all of this is over. I reconnected with Father, so I'd like to live with my family again, in the capital. Also, if I'm in the capital, I'll be able to see you from time to time. Right?
Ah, that settles it then. We'll have to get your father working twice as hard.
Father's at a ripe old age now. I'd appreciate it if you didn't work him too hard.
Oh, of course. I will keep that in mind.
Cool stuff. Alright, Cass, you around to pick another person?
I mean Felix.
Fair enough. Ah, and Dimitri again. Perfect. But at least they'll never talk to each other again after this.
I have a question for you. Answer quickly before my hand slips and I cut you in half.
Always so ominous. Well, what is it, Felix?
Sometimes you have an animal's face, contorted with anger and bloodlust. At other times, a man's with a friendly smile. Which is your true face?
Do not waste your breath on questions with such obvious answers. They are both the real me. My father, my friends, Glenn. They all meant a great deal to me, and they were all brutally slaughtered. I alone survived. If I do not shoulder the anguish and regret they must have felt, who will?
So that's how you justify your atrocities.
What do you mean?
I will fulfill my duty to the late king. My old man used to say that over and over like a mantra. How nauseating. No one seems to understand. The dead won't acknowledge your loyalty. They don't care. What a load of bunk it is, pretending to serve a corpse. You're serving your own ego.
You are wrong.
No, I'm not. The dead are dead. The living are living. You have to respect that boundary. If you keep stringing gravestones around your neck, you'll snap.
Even still, I cannot forget them, nor can I let them go.
Then keep those thoughts to yourself. If you're too weak to do that, abandon your throne. Become a gravekeeper.
Felix.
I'm not immune to emotion, you know. Far from it. I haven't gone a day without questioning why my father and brother had to die, while I survived. I'll bear this pain until the day I die, but I refuse to wallow in it. I have more important things to do than blubber for my whole life.
You know, Felix, you really are growing more and more like your brother. Always so sarcastic and constantly looking for a fight. But deep inside, more than anyone, you...
What are you getting at?
Oh, it's nothing. But allow me to thank you. Your perspective has opened my eyes.
Not my intention. I couldn't stand the pathetic look on your face, that's all.
I see. If you say so, then we will leave it at that.
And just
Felix remains the best.
I was like, add another reason as to why Felix is the best.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Alright, I think we're gonna do like 2 more conversations and we'll break it up with some other stuff and then we'll come back and clear out more. I basically want to get all of these done before the next battle. So let's just suffer through a bad one. Let's see. Yeah, let's just get these two to stop talking to each other forever.
Come on, just one, please. I'll pay for it next time.
No can do. Do you have any idea how much is on your tab? More than you're worth is my bet.
Ugh, it's been a long day. I just need a little drink.
So long as my pocket stays empty, your glass stays empty. Don't cross me.
I couldn't help it over here. Hello, Emma. How much does she owe?
Hi there, Eloise.
Are you asking because you intend to pay this lady's tab? I can't even begin to understand that level of that level of kindness.
Alois, what are you doing?
I'm in your debt, Catherine. You've saved me countless times. Besides, you warned me about those scams. You kept me from getting cheated out of my money. So I'll take care of this. How much does she owe?
Thanks, Alois. Are you sure you don't regret doing that?
Of course I don't. Think nothing of it. I used to pay old Gerald's tabs all the time. I'd have been happy to buy you a drink, you know.
Nah, that's generous of you, but I couldn't accept. You're a good guy, Alois, you know that? Not only paying my tab, but offering to buy me a drink, too.
Gerald would have kept drinking. He was certainly shameless about it.
Did he ever pay you back for bailing him out?
Sometimes. Honestly, off the battlefield, he was disorganized about everything.
That sounds like him. And to be honest, well, sounds like you, too. You're probably not bothered when it comes to my debt, but I want you to know I'll pay it back.
I appreciate that, but there's no rush. I trust you. You're a colleague, a friend, and that's true whether or not you pay me back.
You're hopeless. But you know what, Alois? That's how I like you. Next time a con artist tries to bilk you, I'll be sure to save your backside.
Cool. Alright, one final one. I haven't heard Mercedes talk today.
Oh, Dedu! Are you praying to the goddess of Fodlan? That seems odd. Won't the Dusker gods be upset if they hear you praying to another land's deity?
The Fodlan goddess was recognized in Dusker, too. The deities of foreigners are seen as the protectors of their respective lands. It has been said that we would offer our prayers to her in times of war.
Huh. So the goddess is part of a pantheon. I guess that's one way to interpret it. Anyway, what are you praying for?
For peace to come even one day sooner.
That's a lovely prayer. I was just thinking about praying for that myself.
I see.
Hey, Dedu, what are your plans for yourself once this war is finally over?
To serve His Highness for the rest of my days.
I thought you might say that.
And you?
That's a good question. I was thinking about traveling to Dusker.
To Dusker? There is nothing of interest left there.
Isn't it where you were born? And isn't it where your wonderful food and stories come from? I think those are reasons enough to visit at least once.
Mercedes, if you will allow it, I would like to accompany you. His Highness would surely grant me leave to go.
You really think so? Then I hope the war ends as soon as possible.
As do I.
We're going to have to shower the goddess with prayers. We'll pray that she watches over and protects us while we work to end this war. Then, when it's finally finished, we can travel.
That promises to be interesting. We should pray to the Dusker gods as well.
Yes, that's a brilliant idea. Which of the Dusker gods should we pray to?
For victory, we pray to the god of war. Or just the god of war.
Come on, what were you going to say? Oh, I know. It's the god of travel, right?
Let us leave it at that.
I knew I was right. You taught me so much about your gods. So let's pray. For the end of the war, and for our safe travels to Dusker.
That was a neat little final conversation there. We're gonna take just a small break just to like progress through the month, so I feel like I'm doing something other than just sitting in one spot and talking. So this is mostly for me. Also, there's
the illusion of progress.
That's right. That's how we do things around here. Also, there's a birthday coming up, so you know, get your thinking caps on. As to whose birthday it could be.
I don't believe in thinking.
Oh, dude, Dimitri is so close to just like A+. Might be the only one to reach A+ at the rate that I'm going.
Thanks.
Come on, let's go.
Skill.
Fantastic. Oh, your axe is almost to A. Sure, why not? I'm just gonna keep trying to push to the next thing.
No. I answered.
Fantastic. Did you get anything?
I think it's gonna be Sylvain's birthday.
Sylvain's birthday, okay. It very well might be. Who knows? Well, let's get your authority higher, I guess.
I know, I just said it. If it comes up and it's not Sylvain's birthday, it's because the Fire Emblem devs have a vendetta against me and changed it at the last second.
Okay. I mean, it's possible. We'll see, we'll see. I can't wait for it to pop up and just be like Aloise or just like your least favorite character instead, just to spite you.
I'm really getting...
Hey.
Ooh, you're actually getting pretty close to A authority. And I think I have a magic A rank battalion ready to equip to whichever one of these magic people reaches A first. Which might be Ingrid now that I'm looking at it. Is she... Okay, she is in her... Oh yeah, she does still need to be... Grimory. Okay. I was wondering why I still had her on Faith. I was like, what is... How high does the Faith need to be? That works. I'll just get the authority up next week. Hoda's like actual ranks are falling behind a little bit. I think even with some training and authority, I don't know. It's gonna take her a long time to get to A. Let me see if I can just get her fist to A. That's something.
Look at those dainty little hands. They're A rank in my life.
But instead of keep doing their things, that's perfectly fine. Alright.
I have to ask.
Do you? The anniversary of Gerald's death is coming up. I'd like to put something on his grave so that he knows we're all thinking of him, what item would make him happiest.
Your corpse. What?
I was gonna say, probably either booze or fit. Actually, I feel like he could like all of them, so I don't know.
It could be flowers.
Flowers?
That's what you put on Citri's grave.
That's fair. I guess we'll never know.
Aloise probably wanted you to say fish because they fish together.
That's probably true. It's Annette's birthday.
Well, there was no way to know that Annette had a birthday. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's crazy. What type of tea does she like? I think she likes some berry blend.
Hello there. I'm here for a visit. Thank you.
Alright, how well do we know Annette?
Ooh, it's piping hot. Okay.
Alright. Gosh, it could be all these.
The answer is no. I don't know Annette.
Okay.
Let's go. Again? I feel like you would be the one to care about school uniforms. No, you like maybe talking about yourself.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Saved it.
Narcissist.
Well, you do have kitchen catastrophes. I feel like you also... Wow, you like all these.
Like?
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
Yes! Listen, I'm on the same wavelength.
There's an equation I've been thinking about. Can you help me with it later?
No, probably not.
Annette is the kind of character you would have the same wavelength with.
Oh my gosh. I even got the random 1 in 3 chance.
The RNG one.
Let's go. Happy birthday, Annette. Let's tell a joke. Woo, 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 woo. Wait, where's the joke? There it is. We're joking.
I try to take good care of myself so that I'm in touch.
Okay, sure you are. Alright, I'm done. I'm over it. I'm over it.
Thanks for the treat. It was so yummy.
Anytime. And by anytime, I mean once a year when it's your birthday. Fantastic.
Well, look who it is. This'll be fun.
Why did I let that play out? I was like, what is happening here?
We completed.
I'm stuck between whether I just keep doing exploration or if I just do like a seminar to skip a week, essentially.
I'm starting to get it.
Hopefully this proves...
How about you kneel some knights?
I might.
Knight kneeler.
I just...
You can go fight that red
Might.
exclamation mark this week.
No, I don't want to fight. I think I've just become peaceful, and
Wow.
I don't think we need to
Ooh.
fight anymore. Let's just talk.
Slyroh avoiding the gameplay? Who are you?
Let's just, you know...
He's been possessed.
Yeah. Let's just, I will do... Yeah, I'll do an explorer. I'm gonna do like 2 more support conversations, and then I'll do like a bunch of meals, because that's probably just going to get some... I'm going to work on just finishing support ranks with people that aren't at the max yet. So let's jump around to people that we haven't heard from. like Ingrid. And Ash. Perfect.
There you are, Ingrid.
Whoa, hi Ash. You seem excited. What's that you're holding?
A book I found in town. I bought it for you.
From me? Ash, this looks very costly. Antique books like this are never cheap. Wow. The cover is stunning, and the binding is still in fantastic condition.
I drove a hard bargain. Still, I'll probably have to cut back on my spending for a while.
Why did you go to so much trouble?
It wasn't easy, but as soon as I came across this legend, I knew you had to read it too.
Well then, I will read it. Oh, the knight on the cover looks striking.
Fascinating, right? I was captivated from the moment I laid eyes on the cover.
There's an aura of stoicism intermingled with beauty, even amid a gruesome battle. Wait, looking closer at the face, this knight is a woman.
Yes, and she was a real historical figure. She was born into a noble family and bore a crest, but she was accepted into the king's service as a knight. She fought in many battles at her king's side, serving him all her life as his right hand. Oh, sorry, I've said too much. I didn't mean to spoil the story for you. I'm just so excited. I hope you enjoy it too.
Thank you for the encouragement, Ash. Living as a knight is certainly not an easy task. I know it will mean much pain, strife, and heartache, but I still want to pursue that dream. Talking to you has reminded me, I'm not the type who gives up easily.
That's the Ingrid I know.
So to start, I'm going to read this book.
Great! When you're finished and freshly inspired, we'll talk about becoming knights. Not the ones in stories either. The real thing.
I look forward to it, Ash.
Books. Love a good book. Gilbert, are we almost done? Oh gosh. Gilbert.
This guy reads books, chat. Point and laugh at him.
Gosh, I could not tell you the last time I actually read a book. It has probably been at least 1 decade, maybe even 2. Actually, I think I've never seen this before. So this is from my own whatever.
Ah, hello. Dudu, yes?
Finished praying?
I am, yes. You have grown much since I saw you last. You're a man now.
You barely know me.
True. I suppose we did only meet a handful of times.
As haggard as you look now, you were even worse when I last saw you in the capital.
Haggard, eh? True enough.
Still weighed down by the same regret, I see.
I was unable to protect the king. That is the ultimate failure. One I must atone for.
If you have the spare time to beg forgiveness, then pick up a lance and train.
That would do nothing to atone for the dead.
Your prayers are mere self-indulgence.
You do not understand.
No, I do not. Fargus needed you. His Highness needed you.
There was no other choice but for me to leave. What would you have done if you were in my place? If His Highness had died due to your failures?
If he commanded me to live, then I would live. Otherwise, I would die with him. I have nothing left to lose other than His Highness. Home, family, all but that man I have already lost. You were a knight in service to the king for decades. Not only did you excel in bravery, wisdom, and tactics, but in matters of character, you were an ideal knight, utterly above reproach. That is what His Highness has always said. I have only come this far by modeling my conduct after his stories of you. But now...
Forget those words spoken by His Highness. I am no different a man than I was before, beaten down by sin, alone and weak. I am lost and irredeemable.
I forgot how, like, actively mad Gilbert makes me in, like, every conversation that he has. Because he's just like, I let bad things happen, so I'm just gonna, like, leave my family and then cry about it. And then when everybody, like, calls him out and be like, hey, you can do this to, like, help. And then he's like, no, you don't understand me. You don't know me, Dad.
Just let me cry.
It's like, people are there for you. People want to help you. People want to, like, involve you in their life because, you know, you're alive. But you don't want that. Gosh.
Once again, why Blue Lions is the worst route. The other routes you get to kill them. At least in Crimson Flower you do.
Yeah, it is something. All right, what is flashing out here? What is this? Gladiolus. Sure.
That's a character from Final Fantasy 15.
I believe you. I don't know if Gilbert needs something from me or not. I don't know. I wanted to check the statues up here. I don't know the last time I've looked to see if I have extra renown to exchange in or whatever. Let's see.
Need something?
No. I sure don't.
See you again soon.
I could sell extra items. There's a thing in the Abyss. You can get rid of items for renown. I think it's in the Abyss. Or is that? Yeah. There's another DLC thing right. I'll show it off. I probably won't mess with it. But there's a thing right. How do I get out of this room? Over here? This symbol up here, I think you just exchange items for other items or something? I'm trying to make sure I don't miss. Oh yeah, this is like connected online and stuff.
I need a favor.
Those travelers, you can deal this item. Oh, you can get items for like cheaper or something. Local specialty. Yeah. Recon training is a challenge. Locate hidden travelers. If you're successful, you can earn resources. I don't really mess with this that much. Nah, I'm good.
I don't use online play in single player games hardly ever in any game I play.
Yeah, I have done it in this game, but I don't that often. Alright.
I haven't done it in this game. I did it in like my first Persona playthrough because they have like online stuff, and now when I play Persona games, I just immediately turn it off.
Yeah. If it's not intrusive, sometimes it doesn't matter, but... gosh, okay. Of course, you don't like anything. This is mostly about getting support up with people. I want to try and just get everybody's support by the end of the playthrough. Every support conversation that I have available that is unique to Blue Lions especially.
I like.
So I'm just gonna keep looking. We'll do...
Man, Jet and I are gonna have so many supports in our playthrough.
Oh my gosh, with recruiting people, it's a wrap. Like, so many supports.
Artificially extending the shortest route in the game by just having every support.
Yeah. Hey, whatever you gotta do. Does Sylvain have any left that he hasn't had? Nope. Oh, he does have Flame, I guess. I don't know if I care enough about that. Put Hilda instead of... Singrid have any... I think I already put Dudu for a meal. Alright. So I'll just get people's motivations back up.
That looks appetizing.
Yeah, you just get...
And anybody else? Got Ingrid. Ingrid probably has a... Wait, where's she at? Ingrid probably has conversations with Yuri still. I don't think we ever finished those off. I'll build their support a little bit.
I appreciate it.
Food.
Yeah, I remember, I think this is what I usually end up doing and how I end up finding more ways to have extra meals, because it doesn't matter about motivation. I'll still just get people support up with each other. Here we go. We can have even more support conversations. It never ends. I'm running out of, like...
It's an endless loop.
Food?
Well, yeah, we're at war. It's kind of rough right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, running out of food. I think I could... There's probably a shop that, like, sells some food. It might not be the worst thing to actually look at. Let me like, double-check. I feel like one of these places over here actually does... Maybe it just sells the seeds for different food, but I thought some of them actually, like, sell, like, food. It's like tea and stuff.
Return soon, please.
I feel like you're right.
Welcome.
What?
I said I feel like you're right. There was some right at the top there.
Yeah, there's these.
You have a good eye.
I sure do. Everybody says I have a good eye. Nobody's ever questioned that.
A pleasure to come again.
I thought there was... Oh, Dark Merchant. Wait, I don't remember you.
Hello.
Interesting. Wait. Okay, first off, I don't know where you came from, but you do have a bunch of stuff.
This one do?
So much food.
Oh, it's only one.
It's all. Will this one do? It's all.
What?
Well, he's a dark merchant, so
he is a dark merchant.
It's all you. Will this one do? It's all. Will this
and also, I can't help but notice that you have an arcane crystal
this one do?
that I can buy like many. Okay, unlimited magic bow. Let's go.
Tell your friends.
Okay, love that.
Magic compels you.
Love that. While I'm here, before I forget about it, blacksmith.
Hey there.
Where is... I'm just gonna make a magic blow plus out of this.
Is this it? There you go.
Did I get rid of that? I think I got rid of the Levin sword, which is very sad. It's not in the convoy, then I don't have it. Yeah.
Come back
Oh.
anytime.
I think I could turn a sword into a Levin sword again if I really want to, but I don't think it's super necessary.
That's so much work.
It is. It is.